I'm about a month behind making this video, but you won't believe what I have for you today. So yeah, hi, I'm Dad, and hopefully I don't waste your time. Okay, if you said webcam, I'm not really surprised, and you're right. It is another one. But let's check it out together. And let's start with unboxing it. Here it is. That was easy. It also comes with a USB 3 cable, owner's manual, privacy screen, and probably the most intense and largest webcam remote I have ever seen. The Nexigo N970P. This webcam is a beast. Besides the fact that it's absolutely massive, the things that it can do is quite impressive, but for a streamer or a YouTuber, this may not be the 4K camera that you need. But if you're in an office, if you do larger shoots, if you do conferences, if you are in a group, this camera is something you absolutely need to get. The 970p is a 4K webcam, 30 frames per second, 90-degree field of view, has a 10x digital zoom. With the remote itself, you can change all kinds of things. You can do presets. You can zoom in, zoom out, change focus from near to far. There's an autofocus setting, even though the camera itself is a fixed focus. One thing I'm truly impressed about, but I'm not able to test, is the fact that this camera has an AI built in that can detect how many people in the room by their faces and zoom in or out accordingly. So if it's zoomed in on one person, such as myself in the room talking, and more people enter the room, it will zoom out to make sure they are all in the shot. All right, let's see how this looks, and we're going to do it together. I think I'm going to put it kind of in this direction so it's more straight on with where I'm sitting. Maybe like right around here. This is the camera just right out of the box. I haven't messed with the Nexigo software, and I also haven't messed with OBS or anything else at all. This is just plugging it in, and here it is. Now, this is what it looks like when I've made a few changes in the Nexigo app. The app itself really lets you make a lot of changes to the camera and exactly how you want it to look and get it just right. And then it allows you to save and load any presets that you have created. If you're curious, this is kind of a low light, normal lighting situation you might have in your home. So from the default, two big things that I did was actually the gamma and the sharpness. This camera is incredibly sharp right out of the box, which normally you don't get from a webcam because they will tone down the sharpness to try to hide any distorted pixelation, fuzzy, blurry, whatever you want to call it. They're trying to hide their mistakes by turning down how sharp it is. But this one, out of the box, I had to turn sharpness down because it was way too high, and then I turned gamma up and fiddled with a few of the others. But if you decide to get this camera and you really want to know what my settings are, overall, out of the box, I am really impressed with this camera. It is, okay. So in OBS, I used the virtual green screen, duplicated the camera into two different scenes, put one behind the other. The back made the background blurry and the foreground green screen version not blurry. And I mean, we're stepping it up a level now. Let's throw that light on, and I mean, this is mirrorless DSLR quality we're starting to look at here. I'm getting more and more excited about this camera. Overall, out of the box, I am really impressed with this camera. It is really cool, and I'm not even going to be using a fraction of the functionality that this camera has. I haven't spent a lot of time testing as far as frame rate. Okay, I actually did do a frame rate test because it was sitting right here and I thought I might as well. I took a 1-second clip of me clapping, stretched it out to 10 seconds long, slowed it down, and counted just how many frames there were in that 1 second. the Nexigo N970P. It is $200 for this webcam, which is a lot, but compared to the other cameras out there that are the same price, or some that are even $250, this just, they don't even compete with this one. Currently, there is a lightning deal, but there's no way any of you are going to get the current one, because by the time I upload this, it's probably going to be just a couple minutes left. The current lightning deal, it's $170. I even saw that there was one in very good condition that's used for $160. But I will say Nexigo is really good about offering great deals on Amazon. So check out the links below if you want to see anything that I talked about today and the other Nexigo web cameras that I have tested. I'm Dad, and hope I didn't waste your time.
If you only got a mustache.
What? No, no, I'm done. Yeah, it's a really good webcam. What do you mean it's pretty? Well, the shirt, my shirt is pretty? You did buy it for me. But on camera, it's like red. It's not even a nice, like, salmon color that you like about it. So on camera, it just looks red. Oh, I'm still recording.